Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Revelio. Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse.
Revelio.
Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Confringo!
Fringo!
Revelio.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were in theory, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Revelio. Bombarda! Revelio. 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 How many Inferi are there? Revelio. These influences seem far from control. Revelio. Incendio! Glacius! Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. Revelio. They're everywhere. Leviosa! Confringo! Confringo! Revelio. 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 Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. There's Sebastian. Revelio.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian.
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it, just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Don't! The relic! You'll pay for this!
The two of you have gone too far! I'm ending this now!
That relic was going to save Anne! Take her! Cindo!
Incendio!
Confringo.
Confringo! Cindo! Leviosa! Take her!
Sorry.
Leviosa! Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian.
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it, just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
The relic! You'll pay for this!
The two of you have gone too far! I'm ending this now!
Save Anne!
Incendio!
Sendo! Cindo!
Potato!
Confringo!
Now you've gone to you. Leviosa! Leviosa!
Incendio! Infringo!
Protego! Sorry, it had to be done. Ah!
Leviosa! Infringo! Infringo! Leviosa! Leviosa!
Incendio!
Leviosa!
Leviosa!
You're supposed to protect us.
I am protecting you, you foolish boy!
Defendo.
Confringo!
Incendio! Leviosa!
Protego! Confringo! Glacial!
Finite! Infringo!
Confringo! Now you've gone too far! Confringo!
Sendo.
Yeah!
Mr. Sallow, stop!
How dare you! You're no friend to my nephew!
Infringo!
And Gringo!
Protego! Now you've gone too far! Protego! Sorry, it had to be done. She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra! No!
You've made your choice.
Anne, what have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Revelio. Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian! Hold on!
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I should investigate. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Bombarda! Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio. Solves that. Revelio. 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 Places. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Incendio! Revelio. Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous.
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Revelio. Revelio.
It's an outrage! No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius
Revelio.
Pratt!
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear, that sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So, back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can! They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then. Oh, the Ministry will hear about this. The fiends will rot in Azkaban.
Revelio. Revelio.
It's an outrage! No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt! Somebody, help!
Revelio. 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 Levioso. Confringo. Revelio.
As a motherborn,
I've never had difficulties with that.
Now, you can't imagine how
Angelica
inconvenient travel was before I invented food.
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Wonder what Kagawa thinks of him.
Sometimes the prefect sits next to me. Well, one time they did, in the common room. Mind you,
Black's children are as kind of just when I think I've
Revelio.
someone was practicing.
Revelio.
I sent an anonymous howler to Duncan Hobhouse last year because he kept leaving his dirty clothes.
My family's hour is getting toward.
Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Revelio. 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 Ha. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Professor, I wondered if I could ask how you came to Hogwarts.
Ah, I suppose that is not an unexpected question. After I told you about my time in Mahutokoro, it was a simple matter of fate, really. After my experience with the Toyohashi Tengu, I was determined to find work that would fulfill me. I accepted a position with the Japanese Ministry of Magic. I cannot tell you the specifics of my work. A few years into my post, I had the honor of working with Professor Weasley, at the time a curse breaker for the British Ministry.
Professor Weasley was a curse breaker for the Ministry.
She was. But I would advise you not to inquire upon it. She is quite clear that her focus is now Hogwarts. We coordinated, shall we say, defensive efforts on a particular matter, and were talking one evening about the rigors of our respective positions. She mentioned plans to return to Britain and Hogwarts specifically. I noted I could appreciate her decision. Her description of the school was so enchanting that when she wrote to me a few years later about the open position of flying professor, I was intrigued.
Wasn't it difficult to leave your home?
In some way, yes. But in others, I was ready for another adventure, to bring my experience and knowledge to another realm. My reason for coming to Hogwarts was to expand my horizons.
Then you enjoy being a flying instructor, even after all that happened?
I do. And not despite all that happened, but because of it. You would do well to let lessons be just that, lessons. Learn from your errors, in judgment or otherwise. I am proud to impart such knowledge upon students, no matter where in the globe they may reside.
Revelio.
Revelio. Incendio! Glacius! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Housegoose can procure rancid meat.
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom, and look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the Bell Tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the early Middle Ages.
At least we're out of the classroom.
If you fail history of magic, you're doomed to repeat it. The class, that is.
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I think I know that name.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day.
Oh, of course. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here in the Bell Tower entrance hall. I recommend that all students introduce themselves to this hero of Hogwarts. Grimbold Weft was responsible for some of the most important work done in the Goblin Rebellion of 1752. Such as sewing buttons on witches' and wizards' coats. Without his quick hand and needlework, countless witches and wizards have caught cold.
Searching for Grimbold Weft is so dull. I'd rather be in Beast class.
Let's see. Grimbold Weft. I do so enjoy old stories.
These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnobby.
Revelio.
Demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm. She was never seen again. succeeded.
Oh, yes. I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I should clarify. Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Aphbuttle of a cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks. His fame was not won by vanquishing foes in single combat, nor by slaying bloodthirsty dragons, but rather in training yards and sculleries, where his warm and approachable demeanor was celebrated by old friends. As one would expect, Hogwarts contains no narthexes, since obviously those would not be found in castles. The Hogwarts founders could never have achieved such architectural majesty without the aid of powerful magic. Students often complain about the many staircases at Hogwarts, but they never bother me.
What I wouldn't give to be back on a broom right now.
Hogwarts is impervious to the inexorable march of time.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Aphbuttle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Aphbuttle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bradbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bradbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bradbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bradbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bradbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Stop right there!
Revelio. A veritable gem in the Highlands, Marinweem. Welcome.
Could it be? Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
That's that. Settled.
Revelio. Bainborough is one of my favorite hamlets in the area. Deadly charming.
I should think a house elf doesn't work as hard as me.
I do hope he hasn't been kidnapped or eaten.
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. I've been worried sick, but I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
Why don't you just get Rococo back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add ashwinders into the picture and, well, I love Rococo, but I love staying alive more.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale?
What's brought you here today?
That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
Can never have enough stock. That's what I say. Thank you for stopping by.
Revelio.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Confringo! Glacier! Finger! Bombarda!
This place... Let's look around.
Confringo!
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done.
Revelio.
Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Revelio. Tell me more about what needs to be done, Professor.
Certainly. You're to find and subdue a graphorn that lives nearby.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Revelio. 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 This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. Now, let's find a way inside. Revelio.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing. When we're done here, I'm going straight to the hogshead. You want to talk rape? You weren't there when I outran that Rumpin. Only downside of being so lovable, that is. Everything wants a bit of me.
Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes. These rocks have seen better days. Ashwinders. I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Look at St. Certainly looks to be the place.
Somebody out there? I know I'm not hearing things.
Good job, thing.
Incendio! Bombarda! Reductor! Expulsor! How did that feel? I'll watch the light go out of your
Nobody'll believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. Revelio. Now here's a sad-looking place.
Bombarda!
Revelio.
Bombarda!
Revelio.
Bombarda!
It's so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw...
Bombarda!
Revelio. I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Where in Merlin's name am I?
Confringo!
Revelio. There we go.
Confringo!
Revelio. These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's Niffler.
Mustn't overlook Velcro.
Revelio.
I wouldn't go back to pit.
Ashwinders. Should have expected company. More treasure. Rococo must have been through here. Revelia.
Expulsion! Made a great mistake. She will carry to the floor. I'm just warm. Death from above! Expulsion! Flash! Use the right.
What a dreadful world.
Pay for your deeds. No, don't incendio!
Anyone looking for trouble, found it in there.
Expulso! Had enough? You're no match for me. Done! Now, to your knees. You've made a great mistake.
Incendio.
That's just the beginning. I'm just walking.
Bombarda.
You'll pay for that!
Leviosa. Accio. Fringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. I'd better watch myself. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda! Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Bombarda! Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Here. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Somewhere else they're lured into thinking the Ministry will protect them.
More Ashwinders.
Best get a tombstone. Treasure must be around here somewhere.
Lucas to tell us.
Suppose it's worth a look. What? Last time I was in Lower Oxford.
Revelio.
Full of potions. Left the shelves bare, I did.
Ugh.
What about it?
Is that you, Royland?
Petrificus Totalus! Hormonite! Confringo! Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. What's this? Some sort of treasure map? Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. I might as well grab the Niffler. I'm here now. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. I hope Miss Coffee appreciates this. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. 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 Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.